All right, moving on to Zombie 4 After Death. So this movie has its own theme song, and it's badass. I'm going to try to remember to put a link in the description below for the video, so you can just listen to the song at the very bare minimum. It's like hair metal stuff. It's great. If for some reason you're wanting to check out Zombie 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5, there is a whole pack that you can get, the Zombie pack. It's part 1, and it has Zombie 3, 4, and 5, the Killing Birds. So I bought it for the covers. I think this is a really cool looking set. There was also the Zombie pack part 2 as well. Zombie pack 2, and that has Zombie Holocaust, Burial Ground, Night of Terror, and Flesh Eater. So, 2 good packs here from Shriek Show. And I think that's the cheapest way to get it. Although I think that these are probably out of print now and expensive for all I fucking know. I don't really keep up on that. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about Zombie 4, moving on with Kean Gross's patron request series review, which I was looking forward to these. I have seen Zombie 4 one other time, but I barely remember it. I just remember not liking it all that much, kind of finding it boring. But on this watch, I actually enjoyed it more. So before we get started, though, I want to give a shout out to a new patron of mine who joined at the First to Die level, and his name is Harris Jakupovic. One of those had to be right, okay? One of them. I had to accidentally get one of those right. Jakupovic. It's got to be it. All right, and in the last video for Zombie 3, I forgot to mention the damn head jumping out of the fridge. How could I forget that? Well, I'll answer that question. I forgot that because I rant and I don't look at my notes half the time, even though I take notes. If you guys saw my notes, that's like freaking shorthand, man. It's just, you would not have any idea what the hell any of this even says, and 90% of what I say isn't even here. It's not like this is a script. This is just really lame notes that says stuff like voodoo and gets right to action. And I just like kind of quick write something down and then try to remember it when I'm going. And sometimes I just blaze through this shit, and then when I look at my notes later, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to mention that. So I should have like a highlighter or just like knock things off as I talk about them. But of course I didn't. Now this is from the writer and the director of Troll 2. If that gives you any idea of this movie's quality. So the opening narration of the film sounds like a sword and sorcery movie, like I'm watching some fucking Ator movie. Oh man, if you don't know what an Ator movie is, you need to watch more Mystery Science Theater 3000. But seriously, listen to the song. I do really dig this song. I really like the music in this movie. It's silly, but I enjoy the hell out of it. So now this is Voodoo Zombies again. And so these guys are there on this island researching cancer, and one of the kids on the island, I think he has like leukemia or some kind of cancer. They all suck, but they fail, and the witch doctor wants revenge for his daughter's death, so he sends his wife to hell and then is going to bring her back, and all the zombies on the island are going to come after them and kill. I mean, an easier way would have been to just kill them, maybe. I don't know. But he has to kill his own wife. Like, that seems like a high price to pay once you've already lost your daughter. Like, I'm going to murder you, send you to hell, and then you can come back a demon or a zombie and kill these guys. Like, just kill them yourself, you pussy. Alright, anyway. But these movies aren't really made to have any kind of logic to them. There's a good face and eyeball terror in this, so kind of a little bit of an homage to Fulci, even though he had nothing to do with this. And this movie, as I kind of already read this part of the note, but this movie gets right into it. Like, boom, right into the action, instantaneously. You don't gotta wait for shit. This guy instantly sacrifices his mother, his wife, the mother of the kid who dies, and right into it. I mean, we get right to this shit. And so then this monster comes and attacks this guy. The zombie attacks this guy, and the mom is sitting back there watching this with a little kid, and she has enough time to like get down on one knee, and she has like a Jyn Erso, Lyra Erso moment, like in Rogue One, where she gives her the kyber crystal and is like, hold on to this, and then she runs away and whatever. But she has like this whole moment with her, and she's like, here's what you need to do, and you need to run off by yourself and go out into the woods. Zombie-infested woods, where your fucking husband is now currently being attacked by a monster. You could have ran over and helped him, or you could have picked the kid up and ran off, but instead, she decides she's going to, what? Be a distraction on a zombie-ridden island? So that her, 5-year-old kid who would never listen to a fucking word she says. Trust me, I have 2 6-year-olds. They do not listen to one word you say, especially when they're scared. Forget it. They'd be like, no, Mom, I'm not leaving. But this kid's super calm and is like, oh, okay, I guess my mom's going to go die. I'll just go run off into the jungle by myself. No problem. Why didn't she just pick up the kid and run off? Like she was going to go what? That she's letting her husband get killed. So it's not like she was going to defend him or help him out at all. No. So she's going to be a distraction? Like, there's zombies everywhere. Your kid needs you. You think a 5-year-old out there by herself is going to fend better with some, like, necklace charm that could break the spell that she's not even going to use for another 20 years? And where was this girl? Now, I will admit, with these kinds of movies, they're so poor. And they're so convoluted. And they're so dumb at times that I do lose interest. I lose attention. And I fucking dabble a little bit on my phone. And I'm texting about it with Kean. And I'm being like, what the hell's up with this part? And I'll go on Facebook and I'll write about the movie and I'll do this and that. So there will be lines of dialogue I will miss in movies like this. Higher budgeted movies or better movies, I don't do that as much. But in movies like this that really drag at times, I'm like, nah. And there might be explanations for this. So for someone who has recently watched this and didn't fuck around during this moment, where was this girl? She was just on the island? And her hair is totally normal and nice and she's hanging out with these doctors? I guess the doctors saved her? I don't know what the fuck happened there. As I said, I must have missed that. But she's done very well for herself. Alright. And so yeah, the mom goes over and just hits one of the zombies with a stick and then just dies. And it's like, okay, I hope your kid's going to be alright. Then there's a bunch of dudes that are on a boat. And we got this guy with teeth that are reminiscent of Evil Dead 2. What's his damn name again? Bobby Sue's boyfriend there. That is, he has the really fucking gross teeth. Kind of reminds me of that guy. Can't remember his name at the moment, weirdly. Anyway. But, and this is the guy who gets the girl all over him at one scene in this movie. She's coming up to him, and they're having, like, a romance scene with this, like, real sultry music. And he says something about, like, she's like, are you terrified? And he's like, yeah, it's only natural to feel terrified. But the only thing a man really wants when he's scared is a woman by his side. Or like in his bed or something like that, and the music's all kicking in. It's like that, sexy guitar riffs and shit, stupid. And then she's like, not right now, okay? And he's like, oh, okay. And it's like, then they get some close up on that guy's teeth, and I'm like, That's why she said no. It had nothing to do with the zombie apocalypse breaking out around her and she thought she was going to get eaten. No, absolutely not. She would have rather been eaten out by the zombies than by that mouth. Ugh. But it looked like he'd already turned. That the decay had already started in this guy's mouth. Wow. I'm a stickler for teeth. I'm that guy who I'm at the bar with my friends. I haven't done this in many years. I don't drink anymore. But, okay, I'm out with my friends. And they're like, oh, man, look at that chick. Oh, what an ass. What, did you see her tits? Whatever. And I'm like, dude, like when I come to my friends, I'm like, oh, man, she was gorgeous. Did you see her teeth? They were fucking amazing. I'm like, teeth? Don't get me wrong. Love boobs, love butts, love bodies, love all sorts of things on a woman. Pretty much it all. Pretty much, right? No, all of it. But teeth. That's like one of the big things I can't look past. I'm such a teeth person. And it's probably because it's like the one thing on me I genuinely don't like. So it's like that alluring thing, like, oh, they have the thing I want. That's like the one thing of all of my body, the one thing I hate. And my toe. I have a big toe. Long story, but it's very unattractive because of something that happened to me when I was a kid. And I hate that damn toe. I wouldn't want to lose it, but I do not like the way it looks. I don't like my teeth. Anyways, getting back to Zombie 4. This isn't, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, so so these guys are on a boat, and the boat's actually being pulled into the island. They can't shut the engine down, although it's like slowly drifting. How slow is this boat? He's like, I can't. It's full throttle, and it's like putting along like 1 freaking mile per hour. It's hilarious, man. But I like that idea. I love the idea that once like somebody's drawn close enough to the island, the boat actually like is pulled onto the island. Like they have no choice otherwise. I guess, yeah. Maybe, okay. That is the girl grown up, right, with the necklace? Or did they find the girl's necklace and then that's not her grown up and this isn't years later? I don't know. Now I'm feeling like an idiot. But this movie is so fucking stupid that it's actually killed my brain cells, I think. I should have paid attention better. Damn it. All right, anyway. And yeah, I already said this. The Book of Death is hilarious to me. It literally just says, The Book of Death. And it has dust all over it. I thought it was going to turn into that like Simpsons joke where it's like how to serve man and they just keep wiping away more, blowing more dust off. But it just says The Book of Death like in big letters. It's not, it's terrible prop. But he opens it up and the curse is on page 1. Page fucking 1. And he reads it. It's like the 4 words. It's like Klaatu, Veratu, Nektu. It's like right there. And then when they go to it later, she opens it up and the counter curse is on page 2 and she reads that. And, it doesn't obviously stop the curse, but it's hilarious. I mean, I guess they should have read the rest of the book. There's my answer. But it's like a yellow pages. Now, for you kids out there who weren't around during phone books, there actually used to be a book that was delivered to your house like once a year. And it was like this fucking thick. And it was called the Yellow Pages. And it had, all the businesses and everything. And then there was the White Pages. And that was all the, the people in the area's names. Or is it the other way around? The White Pages was business and the Yellow Pages was people? Fuck, man. It's been so long. I can't remember. No, the Yellow Pages is the businesses. No. Yeah. Fuck, I don't remember. Shit. I haven't seen one in probably like 15 years now. But yeah, like this thing is this thick and the freaking thing is on the curse is on page 1 and the counter curse is page 2. So as I said, like maybe the curse wouldn't went so wrong if she had actually read that, but they didn't have that kind of time. And what the fuck are the zombies wearing in this movie? I don't know. And so they're like, we can't kill Tommy. He's one of us. So they take him. He's in. They're like, okay, Tommy gets bit and he's turning, and I think he's already turned. Yeah, he's already turned at this point. And they're all like, "Oh my God, we can't kill Tommy. He's one of us." And then the guy's like, "But he's in pain." And then just like one after the other, 3 in a row, all 3 of them shoot him in the head. It's like 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, but it all happens fast enough to where Tommy's body hasn't even hit the ground yet. It's like as soon as they make that argument for he's in pain, it's like 3 people instantly react. And the way they shoot it, hilarious. They waste so many bullets on headshots in this. Like the whole point of hitting him in the head is to conserve ammo. Like they have headshots, which you figure out, but it's like they're like 7, 10 shots into the head. I mean, I know they're automatic rifles, but damn, man, you could be a little lighter on that trigger. And then another friend gets bitten, so they take him with. And he's dead in the bed, so when he comes and he pulls like the cover off his face, he's surprised when he turns. And then the friends just watch him get eaten, like bit on, and then they just leave. Like after he's like, "Just go," and they're like, "Okay." And then the zombies break through, and the guy's still in the room with the zombie who just bit him. And that zombie, after like a couple minutes, like pulls up a gun and shoots him with it. And he acts surprised again. It's like, do you not remember this guy's in the room? Do you not remember what happens when they get bitten? The whole scene is hilariously stupid. You're like, oh my God, it hurts my fucking brain. And then they run through. The main dude in this movie is ripped, dude. He is hitting the weights pretty damn hard. But that does not prevent a hand coming through his chest and ripping his heart. And then she does the counter curse, looks into this like little, I don't know what the hell, and her face starts to melt out, and she rips her own eyeball out, and then like slowly just sets it down, and then she just like laughs or something, and the movie's over. And it's like, okay. Interesting. But yeah, anyways, that was fun. Sorry I forgot about the girl, whether she was, I would watch it again, but I ain't gonna. Kean, let me know if you've watched it recently so you can explain that to me. Outside of that, it was okay. It had funny moments. It dragged a lot. It was, it's the director of Troll 2. What the fuck do you expect? So I've already watched Zombie 5 Killing Birds, and I will get to that after Apex Legends. Adios.